Three plans appear on the screen: basic, middle, and premium. The middle one seems calm, sensible, and easy to defend. But that feeling can form before you have decided what you actually need, because the two plans around it help define what reasonable looks like. This is the logic of a three-option price ladder. It is common in streaming services, software, mobile plans, memberships, and other subscription products. One option sits at the low end. One sits at the high end. The middle tier combines selected features from both sides and often appears to offer the most balanced package. At first, the comparison looks simple. The basic plan gives you less for less money. The premium plan gives you more for more money. The middle plan sits between them. That position can make it feel like the natural compromise. Now picture the three plans as three vertical columns. The first column is the lowest cost option. It sets the floor. It shows what the customer gives up in exchange for the lowest price. The third column is the premium option. It sets the ceiling. It shows what more money can unlock. The middle column is evaluated between those two reference points. It is not being judged in isolation. It is being judged as part of a designed set. The outer options do more than offer alternatives. Together, they create the range inside which the middle plan is interpreted. A feature that looks expensive when compared with buying nothing can look moderate when compared with the premium tier. A limitation that would feel restrictive on its own can look acceptable when the basic tier is more limited. The middle plan gains meaning from both directions. Choice research has documented this broader pattern. The relative appeal of an option can change when another option is added to the set. Researchers have also shown that people may favor a compromise option when preferences are uncertain or when the choice needs to be easy to justify. A moderate-looking option can offer a simple explanation. It avoids the cheapest extreme without paying for the most expensive one. But middle is not only a physical position on a page. The balance of attributes also matters. A central option can appear like a compromise when its feature package looks neither too limited nor excessive compared with the alternatives around it. If the gaps between plans change, the same middle position may feel less balanced. Consider Netflix's direct subscription plans in the United States as documented on its English language plans page in July 2026. The company presented three principal plans: standard with ads, standard, and premium. The plans differed across several service attributes. These included advertising, video quality, simultaneous devices, downloads, extra member eligibility, and spatial audio. Standard with ads occupied the lower end of the set. Premium occupied the higher end. Standard sat between them, removing advertising and retaining some features below premium while not including the full premium package. This makes the plan set a useful example of the ladder itself. It does not tell us which plan any person should choose, and it does not tell us what Netflix intended. It shows how a middle option can combine selected benefits, while the lower and higher plans define the comparison range around it. Return to the three columns. Draw one line from the basic plan toward the middle. That line represents upward comparison. The buyer can see what improves by moving away from the lowest tier. Draw a second line from the premium plan back toward the middle. That line represents downward comparison. The buyer can see what is avoided by stopping before the highest tier. The middle plan now appears to solve two problems at once. It avoids some limitations of the low option, while avoiding some cost and complexity of the high option. Inside the ladder, that can make it look balanced. Tiering also has a practical business function. Different customers place different values on quality, access, convenience, capacity, and additional features. A single plan would force many customers into the same package even when their willingness to pay and service needs differ. By offering several versions, a provider can package different service levels and allow customers to sort themselves. Some buyers choose the lowest price. Some pay more for higher quality or more capacity. Others choose the middle because it appears to provide enough improvement without moving to the top. That does not make tiering artificial. The differences may reflect real costs, real technical limits, or real variations in service. More simultaneous streams, higher resolution, wider access, or additional account features can require different resources or carry different commercial value. The more subtle effect comes from the order of evaluation. Many buyers do not begin with a written list of requirements. They begin with the menu. The menu supplies the categories, the comparison points, and the apparent trade-offs. The customer then reacts to the structure already on the screen. That sequence changes the question being answered. At the beginning, the buyer may think, which of these three looks most reasonable? That is a relative question. It asks where each plan sits inside the ladder. Now add a second visual beside the three columns, an independent needs rail. This rail does not start with basic, standard, or premium. It starts with the customer's actual use. How many people need access at the same time? Is advertising acceptable? What level of picture quality matters? Are downloads or extra member features relevant? Which features will actually be used? The comparison now moves outside the plan set. A middle plan can look moderate relative to the outer options and still be more than the buyer needs. It can also be too limited for a household with higher capacity requirements. In another case, it may fit well. The same plan has not changed. The evaluation frame has. Imagine removing the premium column. The middle plan no longer looks moderate by contrast. It becomes simply a package with its own price and features. Remove the basic column, and another reference disappears. The options attributes are unchanged, but the meaning created by the set becomes weaker. Inside the ladder, the middle option is judged by distance from the lower and higher tiers. On the independent needs rail, it is judged by whether its features match the intended use. That difference explains how the middle tier can feel like the natural choice before its absolute value has been assessed. The plan may have won the comparison within the menu before the customer has tested it against a separate standard. There is an important boundary around this explanation. A three-tier menu does not establish manipulation, deception, or a deliberate decoy strategy. Netflix's current US plan documentation shows the available plans and their differences, but it does not reveal internal design intent, actual customer motives, or plan selection shares. Research on compromise effects and context-dependent choice supports a general mechanism, not a universal rule. Three tiers may reflect genuine differences in cost, capacity, quality, or service, and many customers may rationally prefer the middle option. The practical value of the model is not to treat the middle plan as suspicious. It is to notice which comparison is happening first. When the menu appears, the outer plans immediately provide reference points. The lowest option defines what counts as limited. The highest option defines what counts as excessive. The middle plan benefits from being evaluated between them. Then the independent needs rail asks a different question. It removes the surrounding plans from the first step and checks the required features on their own. This produces three possible outcomes. The middle plan may match the need. In that case, its apparent balance is supported by the buyer's actual use. It may exceed the need. The plan still looks moderate inside the ladder, but the customer would be paying for features that do not matter to that situation. Or it may fall short. The middle tier looks like the compromise, yet the higher plan may be the only one that meets the real capacity or quality requirement. The recognition pattern is simple. First, identify the ladder, then identify the external need. A three-option menu creates a relative frame. It tells you what is low, middle, and high inside that particular set. It does not automatically tell you which option has the best absolute fit. The middle plan may be reasonable, but its position in the center is evidence only of where it sits in the menu, not of how well it matches the person choosing it.